Welcome to Whispers of Time, the channel where the deepest secrets of the past come to life. Today, we begin with one of history's most fascinating mysteries, the lost city of Atlantis. Was it really an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago, or is it simply a myth that has persisted through the ages? Join me as we unravel the truth behind the legend of Atlantis. To begin, we must travel back in time to ancient Greece in the 4th century before Christ. The first known mention of Atlantis comes from the writings of the Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, where he describes the island of Atlantis as a rich and powerful land located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, Atlantis was a place of prosperity, with abundant natural resources, advanced technology, and a society ruled by the descendants of the gods. Its capital city was a marvel of architecture and technology, with grand temples dedicated to Poseidon, the god of the sea. But what makes this story so mysterious is the fate of the island. According to Plato, in a single day and night, the island sank into the sea, disappearing forever due to a cataclysm brought on by the gods, in response to the moral decay and corruption of the Atlanteans. This event, as tragic as it was sudden, has left generations wondering, was Atlantis real, or was it simply an allegory about power and morality? So, what did Plato say about Atlantis? According to him, the island was larger than Libya and Asia combined, a vast and thriving empire. The city was laid out in a stunning concentric design, with circular canals surrounding the central palace. In the very heart of Atlantis, there was a magnificent palace, made of red, white, and black stone, surrounded by lush gardens, temples, and public buildings. The people of Atlantis were said to have had advanced knowledge of engineering, agriculture, and the arts, which made their civilization one of the most prosperous in history. Plato describes that the city had great wealth, largely derived from its abundant natural resources. The Atlanteans controlled vast quantities of gold, silver, and precious metals. Their wealth was matched only by their technological prowess, which included advanced irrigation systems and the use of metal alloys that were far beyond the capabilities of other civilizations at the time. One of the most enduring theories is that Atlantis possessed technology far beyond its time. Some believe the Atlanteans harnessed clean and sustainable energy, possibly using crystals to generate power. Imagine a society that could channel the Earth's magnetic fields or use the sun's energy in ways that we're only beginning to understand today. Their mastery of engineering was evident in the canals and bridges described by Plato, which connected their city of concentric rings. Others speculate that Atlantis was home to remarkable medical advancements. What if they had found ways to cure diseases, extend life, or even manipulate genetics? Some esoteric accounts suggest that the Atlanteans may have had knowledge of human biology that allowed them to enhance their physical and mental abilities. Could their secrets have been passed down, hidden within the lore of later civilizations? But what truly sets Atlantis apart in these theories is the idea that they had unlocked the potential of the human mind. It's said they possessed psychic abilities, telepathy, telekinesis, or even the power to control the natural elements. Atlanteans were believed to have harmonized technology and spirituality, creating a society where science wasn't separate from the soul. If true, this would make Atlantis not just a technological marvel, but also a beacon of human potential. But if Atlantis had such incredible knowledge, why does it remain lost? Some suggest that the destruction of Atlantis was so catastrophic that all records were wiped away. Others believe that this knowledge was deliberately hidden or suppressed, perhaps because it was deemed too dangerous for humanity to possess. Could the legend of Atlantis be a warning of what happens when we wield knowledge without wisdom? Atlantis was lost forever, its people, their knowledge, and their wealth swallowed by the sea. Some believe this to be a metaphor for the dangers of pride and moral decay, while others wonder if Plato's account is based on a real event or civilization that truly vanished. Over the centuries, many have speculated about the true location of Atlantis. Some believe it lies in the Mediterranean, near the Greek islands. Others suggest the lost city could be located in the Caribbean or even Antarctica, where strange geological formations spark debate. But is it possible that Atlantis was more than just an ancient myth? Despite many theories, no conclusive archaeological evidence has ever been found to prove Atlantis existed. However, the discovery of ancient submerged cities like Heracleion in Egypt has fueled speculation that the idea of a lost civilization beneath the sea could be more plausible than we thought. Some scientists argue that Atlantis could have been a real place that sank due to a natural disaster like a tsunami or volcanic eruption. The Mediterranean, especially around the island of Santorini, has been subject to such cataclysmic events throughout history. Another interpretation of the Atlantis story is that it wasn't meant to be taken literally at all. Some scholars suggest that Plato's tale was an allegory, a story designed to warn against the dangers of hubris and moral decay. According to this view, Atlantis represents the ideal society that fell victim to greed, power, and corruption, a cautionary tale for future generations. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the story of Atlantis has remained a powerful part of popular culture. From books to movies, the idea of a lost, advanced civilization continues to inspire adventure and curiosity. But what draws us to this myth? Is it our fascination with lost knowledge, or the desire to believe in something greater than ourselves? So, what do we think about Atlantis today? Is it a tale woven from the threads of mythology, or could there be some truth behind the legend? While many historians and scientists remain skeptical, the allure of Atlantis continues to captivate us. Whether it's a metaphor for the fall of a great civilization or the memory of an actual lost city, Atlantis remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mystery of Atlantis. Do you believe Atlantis existed, or is it just a myth passed down through the ages? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this dive into history's greatest secrets, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Whispers of Time for more fascinating stories from the past. Until next time, keep exploring the Whispers of Time.